Hello. Yes, well, this is today's mission of trying to remove the gear linkages and change the bushes for new ones if they need changing. There's a little bag of goodies. I was quite surprised how small the balls are. These are for the main sort of pivot pin at the bottom of the front linkage, and also go on the arm that comes out the gearbox. They are the same, I believe, but I was expecting something golf ball sized, but they're not. So anyway, I've been here for about an hour probably, just taking bits and pieces off. I'll show you now what I've done. So I've taken the grill off, and once you've taken the grill off, you can clearly see the bottom of the gear stick and its little platform. You see the bar running across the top, like the cross linkage bar, and then you've got the dreaded nut that's hard to get to on the bottom where the pivot ball goes, and the arm going back is the big long shift rod basically. It is accessible. I will sort of show you, if I put the camera underneath, you should be able to see that you can get quite good access from here. It's a 13mm socket and spanner, and you have to sit behind the radiator with your arm up through the gap and your arm coming up through here to undo it. But it was quite simple. It wasn't that bad. I've had worse access points for doing this sort of work. Underneath the van, I've taken the spare wheel off, because obviously the spare wheel was in the way, so that would have sat here. And once that's out of the way, you can see where the rod comes through here, and this is just one long rod. At the front you've got like a little bushing area where that sits. This back end here is a perished bellows, which I'm not sure where they came from. And I'm just undoing these. So there's four of these 13mm bolts that hold this bracket in, and as you can see now it's off. This is free to move about, and this rod now should, as I've loosened the front, I should be able to pull this to the rear once this is out the way and slide the whole rod out, and that'll give me visibility on this linkage here. So that's the linkage in there, and I've got new rubber boots for that as well. If there is nothing wrong, at least I can just put it back together and get it back to how it was, knowing that there's new parts on there anyway that are well greased, and then I can go from there and diagnose whether it's clutch problem or actual gearbox problem. But I thought I'd have a go at this because I've seen so many pictures on the forum, and sometimes pictures aren't quite enough, and I know this isn't a lot more than that, but hopefully it will help. Anyway, I'm going to proceed to remove this bar now, and I'll get back to you in a second.